let's talk about some of the Oscars that we've done together.
Oh my goodness.
There were a lot. So Annie,
many. Annie Wen, always.
Yes, exactly. I mean, for years you killed it with her. And do
you remember when I was 9 months pregnant and I had a sinus infection and she was hosting?
Yes.
But that was the most fun Oscars I ever had because we did how many hair changes?
9.
9.
It was
and
9
I think
hair,
I did like 9 or 10 outfits.
Yeah, 9 hair changes. She did 9 or 10 outfits. Every single outfit was insane. That's the Oscars that I want to see tonight. Yes. So you know what's amazing about, for me, Cate Blanchett, is that when she is, yes, but she can wear dresses that are a lot of dress.
I agree.
And yet still be able to find the balance somehow. She brings a certain elegance to it, right?
I agree.
Don't you think?
I think there's an effortlessness about her that not everybody has. If she spent 5 hours getting ready, it looks like she spent 40 minutes.
Exactly.
Like,
and also on the carpet, the way she carries herself, and it's, you know, like even tonight, it's a big dress. It wouldn't work on everyone.
No, I couldn't do
but
that.
But it's so incredible. No, you could do it.
I know I couldn't.
No, I promise you could actually carry it off. I know you could.
I leave that to like Cate Blanchett. I leave those dresses like Cate Blanchett, Charlize Theron, right? Like tall drink of water.
Tall.
Like,
yes, tall.
And her skin color and the pale blue and it looks like it's kind of like paillettes and feathers and iridescent kind of blue with crystals. I mean, it's Armani Privé, so I know that everything on that is
detailed.
Detailed and
But I also love how the hair, they cut the hair so it was a really, it was a really beautiful new length.
Yeah.
It had a great wave to it.
Yeah.
It was full, but I don't know, it was really chic.
I
liked how the whole look kind of came together.
I agree. And jewelry, I don't know what it was, but I feel like it was perfect and not overpowering.
I don't even fully remember the jewelry,
I feel like there was something with a starfish that was happening in diamonds on her wrist.
Of course you would notice.
Well, you know, I gotta notice the bling.
Yeah, you gotta notice the bling. Yes.
Well, my
who makes your necklace?
My necklace is David Webb.
And my rings. Who I'm absolutely obsessed with. I've been seeing like so much of the vintage pieces being pulled, and I need like 25 of them David Webb on my, like right here.
You know why I love David Webb? If I'm not wearing my own jewelry, I'm wearing David Webb because I feel like it's just the most kind of dramatic and over the top, but real, but feels fun at the same time.
But it also sits really well.
Oh, it's just
it's the way that it's...
I'm wearing a bathrobe and David Webb. That's my night. I mean, I'm going to go
by the way, this is the best way that I've spent, like, post-Oscar craziness.
Cheers.
Because you know, cheers, by the way. I love you.
I love you more.
I love you. It's so nice. Normally, my day consists of running around and doing so many people, and then I have to go in, then I have to do my interviews, and then after that, I have to get everyone ready for the parties.
Can we talk about this?
Yes,
Can we talk about who you did tonight? Rooney. Who, by the way, let's talk about her dress for a second.
Yeah, insane. You should see it in person.
I kind of wish I saw it in person. Ryan Hastings dresses her.
He dresses her.
He's great.
I think
love him.
He's killed it this entire award season with her. And what's really beautiful about both of them is and the way that they collaborate together. They really collaborate. They get like the dresses. They think of the details. And tonight, the dress in person. Which I wish had read like the right color because it was white? No, it's this antique white.
Oh, like more like a gray white.
So it's like
a gray white or a yellow white?
It's a gray white.
Gray white, which is so good on her skin.
Magic.
And buttons, it has that kind of, I mean, like Riccardo Tisci for Givenchy is, I mean, I bow to him. He's a dear friend. He's an artist.
Me too. You're not a friend, but I bow.
Brilliant, but I bow. And he's brilliant. And she's worn Givenchy a lot, and I feel like it makes me so happy when she turns up in it because she wears it so well. Like the way it's meant to look is the way that she wears it. And I feel like the way you and Kate Lee do her glam, Kate Lee, that dark lip, that skin, out of the park, flawless.
The incredible thing about Kate Lee and for me collaborating, because you know how it is for us.
We all met at this, I mean, that's it.
Exactly, and it's all collaboration. It's always finding the balance between the clothes, the makeup, the hair, and it's really about bringing the entire look together that really tells the right story.
And that she feels her most beautiful and looks her most beautiful. And what
I think we're old school like that, though.
I know.
I think that art of really thinking of it as a story, as telling an entire story on the red carpet is something that is is not fully there right now.
I know. I kind of feel that way.
So
do we have to
yeah.
Do we have to have a talk with some people?
Yeah, I think we have to have a talk. So people listen.
I do think
it's a
Rooney's
collaboration
doing it,
and a story, so think about it. It is.
But
yes.
Rooney, I feel like all season has made me so happy. Like
I'm glad. I'm glad you're happy. I will let her know.
Oh my God.
And I'm sure Ryan knows that.
And she's a fashion girl. I mean, she does it.
Yes.
You know, the McQueen.
She does it well. You know, the dress don't wear her. She wears
Agreed.
the dresses, which is really nice.
And that porcelain skin.
And the porcelain skin and the hair. She has so much hair that
so let's talk about it tonight.
Yeah.
What happened in that hair? Because I'm excited
So tonight,
about it.
you know, I saw all of the different architecture in the dress and all of the details, and I wanted to make sure that I brought that architecture into the hair. I knew that I wanted it off her face.
Yeah, of course.
Because she likes to wear her hair, as it should be.
And it should be.
And so, you know, I was looking at a lot of Neutra architecture and really great 50s lines. And then I looked at a lot of tribes. So like African American tribes and kind of picking like the Mohawk aspect of it with the architecture.
Which you did for the globes, which was everything.
Exactly, which was the globes.
Everything.
So thank you.
Braidhawk. But this is kind of a new take. Like, I feel like there was knots going down the back.
Yeah, you know, I think for me, you have to think outside of the box.
Yes.
You have to think outside of the box. We have to push ourselves as artists.
Right.
Like, I take this very seriously. This is my craft. This is my art.
Sure.
I know that when you and I work together,
it's so exciting. We sit and we talk
so
and we
much
look at
love
pictures.
and so much time and so much thought. And you would send me photos and we would think about inspiration. And I really don't have so much of that anymore. And so I have to find that for myself and then bring it and present it to the team.
But isn't that great when they let you do it?
Absolutely.
Like, she
100%,
looks like someone...
But she does. She's an amazing collaborator.
I love her.
Yeah.
So far, I would say that Rooney is my favorite.
Yes.
Kate Blanchett.
Yes.
Julianne Moore, I feel like for her is very understated, but super elegant and flawless.
And I love the lines. I liked how, like, simple it was. And, you know... And again, she's presenting this year. She won last year.
I know.
It's incredible that she is.
I know. And I kind of feel like Julianne is just so classy and elegant. She's sort of like, this isn't mine. Like, I'm not nominated. I'm going to look amazing because I'm Julianne Moore. And I'm beautiful and I'm amazing. Yeah. She doesn't think that, but like I think that.
Yes, I think that too.
And I think that what she's wearing is just incredibly chic and elegant.
Agreed.
And I think that's just what she wanted to do tonight, you know? Should we talk about Naomi Watts? I'm kind of obsessed with that.
I'm obsessed with all of the work that went into that dress.
Me too.
It's kind of like a modern take on Grace Kelly for me. Like
I
looked at the TV and it was like
she's like in an
ombre. It looks very present though. It feels very modern and now,
I agree.
But yet has all of the classic elements.
I agree. It's Armani Privé again. Yeah. They're having a really big night, so I'm very happy for that.
So who's there? Who's?
I mean, Roberta Armani is just, you know, the most wonderful human being on earth. And
you've worked with them forever,
forever.
Right?
They're the most wonderful people. I love to work with them. Their whole team there is so incredible. But I love that they're having such a big night.
Yeah,
I mean, Kate Blanchett. Naomi Watts. I mean, I'm sure there's
more
that
you
I
can
haven't
tell
seen.
The beautiful work and detail that goes into every
God.
single stitch that they put into their garments.
Can you imagine that Kate Blanchett dress?
No, I mean, how many hours goes into a dress like that?
I mean, hundreds. I mean, it's couture. It's no
I
joke.
know
it's
really incredible. I was with Saoirse, you know, the night before yesterday. So chic.
Yeah,
and the dress is so beautiful, and it's Calvin Klein, and you know. And I was with Elizabeth Saltzman.
She's the best.
Who we love.
So
and
much
I
love
did Gwyneth Paltrow with her, and we did that amazing white cape.
I was there. Remember we were there getting ready together.
Yes,
remember?
that's right.
That was a fun day for us.
That was a fun day. Exactly.
Remember? Because her and Cameron were
and it was just
together.
Incredible to see all of the seamstresses. They worked on that dress.
It's amazing.
For like, you know, for
Tom
days,
Ford.
staying up, putting every single detail into that.
Tom Ford, there is no other.
I mean,
Tom
Ford, we love you. We love you. Oh, Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
She's a Tom Ford. Tom Ford, you're killing it.
How much I love Margot Robbie in gold.
Wow.
I mean, that's a dress I'd wear.
Sexy. Yeah, that is a dress you'd wear.
That's my dress. Wait, Margot Robbie took my dress.
And kind of the hair too, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can completely relate
Margot
to
Robbie,
that.
listen, and Tom, we need you to bring the dress over now when she's changing for the Vanity Fair party.
Totally.
We need it for my friend.
I love a Tom Ford moment. Yeah. I mean, you know, who's more elegant than Tom? You know?
He just knows a woman's body.
Yes, he does.
And he knows a man's body.
And he knows glam sexy like no other. I mean, he is the chicest, most elegant, most polished, you know.
I could never. I'm like the exact opposite of Tom Ford.
What are you talking about?
No. I'm chic in the most boho way.
But that's
like you come to my house, there's like 7 million things everywhere.
Who does?
Like everywhere. I could never do like simple, clean. Like I feel like that's how Tom lives. I wish that I could live like that.
Are you kidding me? He is like. You could.
What's his house like? What's
He's
the vibe?
just perfect. I just need to say it. For those of you that don't know, if you don't know, Tom Ford is perfect.
Okay, great.
He is. Like, I know nobody's perfect, but Tom is
I don't know him, so I like
that elegant, that nice, that perfect, and his idea of how women should look and feel is sexy and beautiful and glamorous and gold and, you know, and she should just own it and feel her best.
I will definitely have a drink to that because I'm really enjoying the rosé.
Yeah,
thank you.
It's good.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah.
I will say this, Adir. Overall, I mean, how do you feel about this season? Like, I kind of feel like the Oscars, I wanted everyone who we've seen to just, like, tonight, their best look. Overall, like,
I agree. Well, that's what you want. So
it's not what I'm seeing tonight, though,
no,
overall.
but
I'm a little disappointed.
Exactly. I wanted it to build up.
Me too.
And for me to have a lot more of like the Rooneys and the Blanchetts and like I wanted a lot more of that.
I know.
You know, I've seen a lot more of like, you know, the fairy tale dresses and the little like, you know, it has like playing it safe. And so I wish that it was pushed a little. But you know what?
I just, you know, for
next season, there's always a next season.
There is, but we have to wait a whole nother year.
I know.
There's always the Met Ball, which everyone turns it out.
Everyone
and then at the Met Ball, I'm like, I kind of wish they wore that to the Oscars, you know?
I know.
I think the Oscars is something that I think we've come so far that you can wear fashion to the Oscars now. Like, it doesn't have to be just a pretty princess dress anymore, you know?
Yeah, and again,
and a good blowout.
And I think it's about, I think it's about pushing all of ourselves as artists. But I think part of it, Rachel, is, and you may agree, is that there's so many award shows now that I don't even know if there's that many great dresses left by the end of the season.
To be honest, okay, the answer is yes. It's tougher. Here's the thing. The hardest award show to do is the Globes. The reason is because the Globes has come so close after New Year that everything has either been worn or seen, and the couture from July has been worn and seen already.
Understood.
And the new couture
what about all the archive stuff, though?
You know, so there's so many things now that so much of it has been worn.
Yes.
You know, and tonight I have to say, like, so many of my favorite red carpet people have not turned it out for me tonight. Not for me, but just haven't made my heart skip a beat.
You wanted to stop and look and be excited.
Excited.
This is a fantasy. I remember as a kid sitting here, like imagining myself at the Oscars. Like that's what we all.
Where's the Valentino?
Yes, where are you, Valentino?
Where's the beaded, like, multicolored things? Where's the, like...
I mean drama. We want drama. You want drama. You want drama. At the Oscars, you want to remember those moments.
I know, but, like, I feel like we were lucky enough to collaborate on moments that we'll remember forever.
100%.
Annie moments, Jen Garner moments.
Absolutely. I mean, so many of them. Kira.
I mean, like, okay, so what's your favorite Oscar moment of all time? And it could be one you and I worked on together or not.
All time for me, it would have to be the Gwyneth in the Tom Ford.
Tom Ford, that was a major moment.
For me, that was like, that's truly something, because the silhouette changed.
It did.
The minute that she came out, it was a different silhouette. So something magical happened that day. You know, when I did Sandra Bullock when she won.
So many capes have followed.
Capes have followed.
That's what's so interesting. Tom Ford and Gwyneth set that trend.
No. It was a pinnacle moment where something changed. For me, a beautiful moment was when we did Annie and she hosted, because that was the first time an actor ever hosted.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
So that was something incredible and special.
That was magical.
For me, when Sandra Bullock won and I was with her and I was backstage, and all of those moments, like that was for me something that's special, not necessarily about the clothes, but a memory for me that
and Annie
really,
was singing to Skylar in my stomach. I remember she was literally singing to my stomach.
I remember that.
And you know, he loves music. He just did a play the other night, and
yeah,
he was
and
in
he has a lot of energy too.
You think?
Yeah, so he has a lot of energy, so he can be a musician on the run.
Okay, so listen. Yeah. So far, I'm excited to see the show because I do believe there are people that have not walked the carpet that will present.
For sure. I haven't seen a bunch of people that I want to see.
There's Kerry Washington. I love her soul.
I love her.
Is I'm an angel from heaven, and she's magnificent. Yeah. So I'm excited to see her. And who else?
I mean, I want to see everybody.
I want to see everybody.
I want to see who wins. I want to see who loses. I want to see
Olivia Wilde. Did you see her?
No.
I think she's in Valentino. I mean, she's beautiful, very Grecian. A little bit too much.
Oh yes, yeah, exactly.
For me,
yes,
but
yes.
she's
beautiful. It was a little too open here. It could have been.
Do you know what? I want to go to her face and the dress, and not
here.
There.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
But she's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
Who else tonight? I didn't see Reese.
I did see. No, we peeked. No, we only saw like a little peek.
All right, well, let's watch more.
And that face,
I love that girl, and she is just my Hollywood princess now.
Not only that, she also fights for women. She's like.
Yes.
She's like a girl.
She is
girl that way. She's a powerhouse. She's a powerhouse.
You do not mess with Reese, but
Reese with
I
a spoon.
could not love her. I love you. I hope I see you later.
I mean, Jen. I'm
Gardner.
sorry.
I love your soul. I love her forever.
I mean, my favorite soul. You. Other than my husband. But yeah.
Oh yeah, and mine.
And hers too. And hers too. And the kids. Yeah. And my dog.
We want you guys to enjoy watching tonight, and we hope you had fun with us catching up on the red carpet. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone have a glamorous night. Have a glass of wine and some takeout, and enjoy Oscars.
Yeah,
and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having us.
And follow Adir, please.
Right here, guys. I love you.
And follow Adir.
I love you. Follow Adir.
And follow.